Okay, we are back with Silent Hill F, continuing to get new endings. New endings, making progress. Okay, so where we left off. Oh my gosh, this music is loud, bruh. Worship Hall. Alright, this Dark Shrine segment is different because we are Fox form now. So now we get to experience this with the Fox form, which I think is cool. Base. We're doing Rinko first. Last time on my first playthrough, I did Sakugo first. I didn't even know. I mean, obviously, I didn't know what was behind each door, but it's fine. This is going to be less annoying now that we have the siphon stuff. Yes. So let's go. And explore this area. Oh, I see you, bruh. And you attack me first. Whatever, man. I don't remember this room being open last time. Hmm. 8,000. Okay. Sorry about that. My future friend. Spring unfurls around me in vivid color as I write you this letter. Upon your arrival, you may bear anxiety about your new life. The slightest remembrance of your old home may call tears to your eyes like it once did to mine. The scent of ripe plums joins with warbler's birdsong and bittersweet union, memories that call me home to a mountain village spring. Everywhere I turn, I am met with splendor, the sound of chirping warblers, the smell of sweet plums. I'm certain that this land, though new to you, shall become a place of respite and tranquility. You and I call the same village home, so please share with me whatever weighs on your mind. I'm eager to hear your stories of home, and together we something. Oh my gosh, more stuff up in the lore. Father-in-law told me that fate smiled upon me. Mayumi? Uh, okay, that's all that was in this room, huh? Okay. So I need the green to be activated. Hold on, I'm gonna go get some water real quick. Alright, we back. Okay. I wish I could live in a world where it's just Shu and me, but I don't mean that I want the rest of town to disappear. No, what I truly want is a world where Shu and I can bask together in the spotlight with everyone else standing in the background as our supporting characters. I don't suppose there's a spell I could cast that would create such a dream world. Oh man. I'm trying to see what details I could see, because this is Rinko's room. It's quite a lot of books. Okay. Oh boy. I wonder how Rinko feels about Hinako. Bro. Bruh, what the frick?
くれるんだからせいせいする。
Wait, what? Why isn't that one open? I have the white one activated.
犬はいいよね。何でも持ってる。
At the bottom? The bottom one is the one that it... Okay. Well, that's confusing. I would assume it was the top one. Okay. You know, a chance to talk to Shu. She did me the favor of dying soon enough? What does that mean? Bro. See, that kind of makes more sense. Bruh. Who's that? Hello, skateboard. What's up? Oh, more dialogue. Why is the okay? I'm just continuing Silent Hill F. I'm getting the second ending or the third ending, probably the second one. I'm going whichever. Interchangeable. Alright, green, red. Okay. Out of my world? Oh, wow. Interesting. I am actually a huge fan of this game, actually. Oh, okay. 1 second. I knew that was gonna happen. I really like this game. The combat is the only thing that's, like, not, you know, like, the greatest aspect of the game. But it's not like I play any Silent Hill game for the combat, you know? The combat hasn't been particularly good in any of the games. And the combat doesn't matter to the series, in my opinion. It's all about the vibe, the atmosphere, the story, the characters, and this game. Oh my, I love the story to this game. And I was debating on whether I wanted to do multiple playthroughs to get the new endings, but I decided that apparently there's a lot of content in the new endings that, you know, I'll replay the game, and they change up so much stuff in the cutscenes and like new open rooms and stuff. So I'm glad I am playing the game multiple times. I'm gonna try to get all 4 main endings. I don't really care as much for the UFO ending. I might get that. That is kind of like a joke ending. I don't care as much about that. I'm kind of just... I want to see whatever the 4th ending is. Original Silent Hill are dark and serious. I do agree that this game does focus on the combat action more. It tries to have more mechanics. I personally am not bothered by it too much. I think the problem is people that don't play on story mode difficulty, like action difficulty, if they play on like hard mode action difficulty, the combat is like so much more annoying to the point where it's like a big problem. If you just play on story mode action difficulty, the combat isn't a problem. In my opinion, it just gets by pretty quick. I do kind of agree. On my first playthrough, I felt like there was way too much combat compared to the amount of puzzles. One thing I like about the Silent Hill games is like the puzzles are always well designed. And this game's balance between like puzzles and like the amount of combat there is, it's like it's a bit too much weighted in the combat direction in my opinion. I wish there were more puzzles. Um, Again, it's mostly kind of just minor complaints though. At least for me. The fox arm thing is kind of strange, but it makes sense lore wise, whatever. Oh boy. It's all because of Hinako. If only you were gone, then I wouldn't be feeling like this. So obviously Rinko got like a superiority complex. Man. There's like some stuff about Rinko that like makes sense, but it's also like... Man, some of this goes way too far. I don't know how much of it is like exaggerated though in the Silent Hill way. Way scarier. It sucks that it got canceled due to being so terrifying. Bro, I so agree. It didn't get canceled because it was so terrifying, but got canceled because Konami is stupid and they don't want Kojima, they don't want good games. But I agree, like in some other timeline where Silent Hills actually got created by like Kojima and Del Toro with like Norman Reedus and stuff, I want to live in that timeline because that game would be amazing. I already know that game would be amazing. Kojima is making that new horror game though, OD. I'm looking forward to that. It seems like PT inspired, which is cool, but yeah, the PT cancellation stuff, it's so long ago, man, but like I still think about that. It's such a shame, bruh. Okay, did I get everything here? I don't want to miss any notes at all. Check like all the deaths. But yeah, Konami was pretty stupid back then. I think Konami's getting better though. They're actually doing stuff with their franchises instead of just stupid money motivated stuff. I mean, I think they still are money motivated or whatever, but they obviously are very much reviving the Silent Hill franchise. They just did the Metal Gear 3 remake. Now I'm just waiting for them to revive Castlevania. That's all that's left, bro. Like, come on. Why are they just sitting on Castlevania? Kojima start his own game studio. Kodaka started his own game studio after learning Spike jumps off. I mean, that's the thing. Kojima did start his own game studio, Kojima Studios. That's he made Death Stranding 1 and 2. Obviously, those games are kind of mixed in terms of some people like them, some people don't like them. All good. After leaving, Spike jumps off. Yeah, but Kojima does have his own game studio that he runs. He made the Death Stranding games, and right now he's making OD, which is a new horror game, which is the trailer gives off PT vibes, so it's basically probably going to be something like PT. He's also making a new espionage game, like a Metal Gear game, like not actually Metal Gear, but the same genre. So yeah, he still is making stuff. It's just not under Konami anymore. Okay, I see the desk. Should have never... Look Hinako in the eye. I could have told her what I really think of her, put her in her place. Let everyone sit and fester. And now the wound has turned necrotic. So even though this is all the day and my wildest dreams are coming true, my heart still feels heavy. This is the bed I made, so I'll lie in it, but I won't ever forgive you for what you did to Shu. How dare you hurt him? Shu may not cry or scream at you like I know he wants to, but I'll make you feel his pain all the same. So Rinko is like, Hinako hurt Shu. Did she? Still trying to learn about the lore here. I'm just curious if, like, that stuff I saw in the classroom was real in terms of how they actually died. Like, did Shu actually get strangled or something? Or hung? Rinko's, like, house gets set on fire or something. Sakuko got left in the dark. Is that actually... I don't know if that's actually what happened or metaphorically. Best year, because think about it, there's a lot of stuff going to be released in those years, like remakes, movies, etc. No, yeah, I agree. I totally agree that I feel like game releases recently have been like crazy. Like talking about this year, 2025, there have been so many games that came out this year. So many good games. Death Stranding 2, this game. Silksong is my personal game of the year. What else came out this year? Split Fiction. Shoot. Oh, Hades 2, obviously. This year is crazy. 2026 is going to be crazy too. Like, RE9 is coming out next year. Oh, look at that. Bruh. Okay, why is there 3 of them, dude? Yeah, yeah. No, yeah, the monsters in this game make some crazy noises. It's kind of a thing in all the Silent Hill games. The monsters always like represent something. What? Okay. There's the last one. Okay, I explored everywhere in this area, I believe. So now we gotta do this. Yippee. Who's the other girl? That's Rinko. She is one of our friends. And, there is quite a lot of lore that I don't know if I get fully into, but basically there's this boy that Hinako is like best friends with, that she grew up with, that Rinko has a crush on, but like he's friends with Hinako, so they kind of just do this whole like jealousy thing. And I don't know the exact lore yet, but Rinko may be dead by Hinako's hands. I don't know if she actually burned to death in the real world or if that death is just metaphorical. I'm not sure. If you've played any other Silent Hill games, we're in the Dark Shrine right now, which is basically this game's version of the Other World in the other Silent Hill games. So yeah, basically everything that happens here is all kind of just like a metaphor for Hinako's fears and anxieties. Basically, just a big symbol for like what actually happened, what all these characters feel and stuff, which I think is cool. same game, which doesn't make any sense since Resident Evil is about zombies, Silent Hill is monsters. Yeah, I mean, the thing is pretty much every Silent Hill game took place in. What the heck? Oh, that's the other door. Right. Basically, every Silent Hill game takes place in the town of Silent Hill, which is canonically in the state of Maine. And Silent Hill is kind of like separated from everything else. This is the first Silent Hill game that doesn't actually take place in Maine. It takes place in Japan. But yeah, I mean, they could exist in the same universe. This game is what is it, like 1960s Japan or something? So like mid 1900s or something. So yeah, it's definitely way before any Resident Evil game takes place. They could take place in the same universe, but again, they're different franchises, different developers. So those types of theories, though, are always cool to think about. All right, now we got to do Sakuko. Sakuko is afraid of the dark. Oh, what? So Sakuko knows about the sacred sword? Purify it, you have to dip it in an elixir. I think for ending 2, I have to purify it, right? If I get it. I think I have to purify it or just straight up not obtain it. What's my favorite character in Ace Attorney? Favorite of all time? That's way too hard. I'd have to go game by game. Favorite of all time is a bit. There's too much to pick from. If I were to do all time, I might just honestly just pick Edgeworth. But if I go game by game, I mean, in terms of like side characters, like that appear in like one game or two, it probably is Eustace. But I have too many favorites. Oh, that's right, the Blue Flames. Oh my gosh, you hear that noise in the background? That kind of resembles like ambulance or police sirens. That's actually cool. Oh, that definitely does. That's a cool detail. I really like that detail. That's cool because that's the type of thing you don't notice on the first playthrough. But now that I know the story, it's like That's a cool detail. Foreshadowing or whatever, but I already know what it is foreshadowing. Your favorite character is Soup? Is Soup short for something? I don't quite remember. I don't remember any character named Soup, but if that's like a short for their name. Oh, yeah, I was gonna say I don't remember any Soup character. Normally hate gym class, but today was different. Something nice happened. An almost perfect tripped and fell today. It looks like even Hinako, the star athlete, can mess up. She scraped her knee and started bleeding. I wish she had fallen flat on her face and ruined that pretty nose of hers too. So both Sakuko and Rinko are the jealous types, huh? Obviously for different reasons. This is your locker. Oh, definitely messed up. Oh, screw you, bruh. What's behind here? Do I remember going back there? So you want to play a guessing game about a game? Sure, yeah. I mean, hit me with whatever it is. Bruh. Bro, now I can't unhear those ambulance sirens. That's crazy. I don't remember those ambulance sirens playing in the other segments, but they're playing in the segments that relate to like moving on from, oh, obviously killing Rinko and all her friends. That's actually such a cool detail. I love that. Those types of details, that's what I love about Silent Hill games. Does that too, but I think that's pretty clearly Danganronpa, right? I haven't actually played the Danganronpa games, but I do know about them. They are essentially in my backlog though, so it's like, you know, I'll eventually play them sometime soon. I do already own them because I bought them when they were on sale. I just haven't played them yet. Uh, I don't know why I really remember getting confused by this puzzle. When my first playthrough, I remember I spent a while here. I don't know why this part is confusing me. The ending of it. I didn't know that 3 was non-canon. I remember hearing that 3 was pretty controversial, like a lot of people don't like it as much as the first two. But I didn't know that it was completely non-canon. Yeah, that's kind of That is a little strange. Don't spoil anything, though. Because I will eventually play those games. Eventually. So how do I get back here? I don't remember opening this room on the first playthrough. I legit have no idea. I'm just worried. I'm just worried that if the room back there is tied to like the Hagura thing or whatever I need to get the ending. Like, how am I even supposed to get back there? Wait, I completely forgot I had the focus ability to see through walls. Oh shoot, I should probably be looking out for those walls, shouldn't I? There's an anime too? I also didn't know there was an anime, but I mean, I guess it makes sense that it exists. I mean, most big game franchises like that end up getting animes. So what am I actually supposed to do here? Like, how... Oh, man. So this opens green. This one opens red. So I need these two on. Is Silent Hill F canon? That's hard to say exactly canon in what way, because, like... Why did this one turn off? It's on green, right? Oh my gosh, I got stuck on this puzzle. I remember solving it on my first playthrough and being like, oh, I'm so stupid for being stuck on this, and I'm stuck on it again, the exact same puzzle. I don't know why this doesn't... I thought green meant all green doors, but is Silent Hill F canon? I mean, yes and no. It's hard to say because if you know what the stories of the Silent Hill games are like, it's like not really. Like, most of the stuff that actually happens in the game is like, it's not really canonically happening in real life, you know? It's kind of just all a big representation for what actually happened. So like, what actually happened in this game, I assume is canon, yeah. All this stuff happening in the Dark Shrine right now, like, this isn't... It's hard to describe. It isn't technically real, but like, it's a giant like representation of the main character's psyche and like what they went through. So it's like you kind of have to figure it out through like the just what this all means, like symbolically and stuff like that. But in terms of the actual story of the game, like the real lore, it did happen in real life. At least what... Again, it can be debated, like, what actually happened, because it's all kind of ambiguous, but that's kind of, again, the point of the Silent Hill games. Yeah. Hallucination. I don't know if hallucination is the best way to describe it, but kind of. In the other Silent Hill games, the actual town of Silent Hill is kind of what causes the characters' hallucinations and stuff. Um, yeah, I don't know as much about this game because this game doesn't actually take place in that town, but it's supposed to be the same, like, the same kind of effect. A little different, though, because apparently there's lore about a fox curse and stuff that I don't fully know about because that's kind of the lore that I'm finding out about in these new endings. I'm not entirely sure yet, but that's that's why I'm that's why I'm trying to get all the endings and trying to piece together all the lore. At least trying to. Because then what I do is I go online and I watch analysis videos over what the actual story was about, and I'm like, oh wow, I missed a lot. Okay, I can. This puzzle's. This is honestly probably the stupidest puzzle in the game, but I'll solve it quick. I'll solve it quick. I'm not gonna get stuck on this again. So opening this opens both those doors, right? And this is open because it's on silver. Oh, I'm an idiot because these doors obviously just open like that. Okay, I'm kind of an idiot for not realizing these doors are open. I think that's the same issue I ran into last time, but whatever, we move on. All I can hear are those ambulance sirens, bro. That's crazy. That's such a cool... It's so cool when I'm actually able to realize those details for myself instead of just, like, through a YouTube video or something. But that's so obviously what that's supposed to represent. Grandpa is saying that he'll never let the shrine come to an end after his generation. 1 second. Oh, yeah. Not many people bother visiting such a small, insignificant shrine. It seems nobody wants to go to the effort of coming all the way here to pray to Inari-sama. There are Hokura statues dedicated to Inari-sama all over town. Anyway, the older folks just go wherever's closest for them to pray. There's no reason for them to come to the shrine. But if there were more devout worshippers, if people held more respect for the shrine, then maybe Sanisuki Shrine would be restored to its former glory. Are there just events unfolding as the gods have planned, just like Grandpa always says? Does Sanisuki Shrine no longer serve a purpose? Oh, it simply can't be true. I've heard how the gods weep. Hinako, good luck and bad luck are two sides of the same coin. For one person today it could be lucky, for someone else it might be the opposite. Right now, a bright sun shines upon you, but that sun also makes your shadow very long and dark. Dark shadows draw evil towards them. I really didn't want to send you a letter like this on your special day, but I just couldn't get it off my mind. I sense that your fortune has taken a turn for the worse. There's just something not right about the sun and the shadow that surround you. Where are you, Hinako? This should be a day for celebration, yet you're... Where are you? Is this her wedding? So Sakuko... It's hard to tell because I can't tell like what of these letters are real, what of these letters are like just like merely representative of stuff, you know? Like I'm just wondering, where are you, Hinako? This should be a day for your celebration. Yet you're... This gives me like this feels like the context of the wedding. Like Sakuko is at her supposed wedding with the Tsuneki guy, her arranged wedding, and Hinako didn't show up. Hinako didn't show up, and she did some crazy stuff with the drugs or whatever is implied. The sun and shadow thing, that makes sense what that means. But that makes me curious. Did like Sakuko was alive? She was at her wedding? What the heck? Oh my gosh. Does that mean that Shu and Rinko were both at her wedding? I don't know, man. How do I open this door? Can I even get back there? Is that door just meant to be a tease? Doste. Two must face each other as one to pray for mutual prosperity. Those who do shall lift their heads to the level height, as if they were reflections in a mirror, as custom dictates. The shading of light shall you condemn the past to the dark. Oh, there we go. And that's how she has the heart attack. Right? I like you see the blood tear on Hinako there. On the first playthrough, you couldn't see like any remorse or anything during these scenes. Oh, wow. But, oh, the store is open now. Is it just an offering? Bruh. I thought there would be something crazy in here. What's even the point of... I don't know. Alright, now we gotta do Shu. Oh boy. Okay, so now we gotta do Shu. This Dark Shrine segment is long. But I think it is getting late and I need to end the stream. So I'm gonna save my data and I'm gonna end the stream. Oh, it was fun. We didn't even get through the Dark Shrine segment though because I forgot how just incredibly long this Dark Shrine segment was. But other than that, we got some progress done. Next stream, I might stream tomorrow. Finish the Dark Shrine segment, start the next Fog World segment, heading to Shu's house, right? And then we'll immediately have another Dark Shrine segment. The Dark Shrine segments exponentially get longer and more frequent the later in the game you get. But also, the next Dark Shrine segment is the ritual one. And since we're already in the Fox form, is that going to be completely different? I feel like the area layout might be the exact same, but cutscenes are definitely going to be different. I wonder what's going to be going on. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this stream. 1 second. Thank you for watching.